In this video, I'm going to show you how to do the 1/1/1 LPC or the 1/1/1 left purl cross without a cable needle. So you can do this cable, this is the cable I'm talking about here, with a cable needle or two cable needles, but in this video I will show you how to do it without a cable needle. I find it much easier. So when you get to the spot where you will do your cable, you're going to use three stitches here. So this first stitch is going to cross over these two stitches and go into this position right here. So to do this without a cable needle, you're going to take your right needle, you're going to go behind the first stitch, and you're going to slip your right needle through the back loop of the second and third stitch. And then you are going to slip these three stitches off the left needle at the same time. And as you do that, you will notice that the first stitch becomes needleless. It's just hanging out right there. So take your left needle and pick up that stitch. And now that stitch is in the right position to be knit. Now these two stitches, this middle stitch needs to still be in the middle. So you're going to move this stitch to the left needle. So taking your left needle, you're going to slip your stitch in the front of this first stitch on the right needle, and you're going to slip them both these stitches off at the same time, and then you're going to use your right needle and pick up that drop stitch, and then you're just going to place that stitch back onto the left needle. So now they're in position to work. So you're going to knit the first stitch, purl the second, but because the way we slip this stitch, it's not in its right, it's not like it's looking like it's twisted. So you need to take your needle and just flip it back onto the left needle where it's not twisted anymore. And then you're going to purl this stitch and then knit this stitch. And there is your 1/1 LPC. And I'll do that a few more times so you can get the hang of it. So here we are. We're going to take our right needle behind the first stitch and through the back loop of the second and third, slipping them off, these three stitches off the right needle at the same time, grabbing this first stitch with our left needle, and now we need to switch the position of these two stitches. So taking our left needle, grabbing this first stitch here, slipping them off, and then grabbing the stitch that dropped onto our right needle and putting it back onto our left. Then we're going to knit this stitch, and then we're going to change this stitch because it's twisted, and then we're going to purl this stitch and then knit the last stitch, like so. Okay, so I will do this one more time. So what you're going to do, take your right needle behind the first stitch, grab the second and third stitch, slip them all off at the same time. With your left needle, grab your stitch that dropped, and then change the position of these two stitches, grab this first stitch, slip them both off. With your right needle, grab the drop stitch and place it back on your right needle. On your left needle, and then you're going to knit this first stitch, change the orientation of the second stitch so it's not twisted. We're going to purl it, and then we're going to knit the last stitch. And that is how you do the 1/1/1 LPC without a cable needle. So good luck.